Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, bucket list time again. Chico's all excited, don't know who's going to pop first, me or the dog. We have made it all the way from the UK in our motorhome to Prague. I have always wanted to come to Prague, but we never made it, did we? But we have now.
We came on a walking tour a couple of days ago, didn't we?
We did.
Just to get a feel for it all, because to be honest, we haven't got a clue, have we, with anything in the Czech Republic. But we went on this walking tour and it started here, right outside the building which is behind us, which is called the Powder Tower, isn't it?
Yeah, and what a building it is. Just like most of Prague, this place is off the scale.
Yeah, and you might be wondering why it's called the Powder Tower, that big fancy building behind, and that's because I always thought it was, when he was talking about it on the days leading up to us coming, I thought it was to do with flour. I thought they made bread and stuff in it,
Powder.
But it's not that. Gunpowder, isn't it? That's what it's called, isn't it? Years and years and years ago, hundreds of years ago.
And now I thought, when she was telling us about it, Mark, that it had actually blown up in there as well with the gunpowder, because she said it's been altered. But they put a new roof on it to make it Gothic style.
Yeah,
Look
Gothic,
at that.
yeah.
But it wasn't. There's been no explosions. It's still the same building. It's been modified a tiny bit. Now, Prague, it's in a lot of different areas. We are currently stood in the old town. And if we crossed over, we'd be in the new town. That's how close it is.
Yeah, but the new town's not new in any way. This dates back to 1200s, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the new town's 1400s.
1400s, yeah.
So it's not so new.
So it's not that new, but it's newer than what we're going to show you around today, aren't we?
Yeah, and we have seen so many sites. Oh, you are not going to believe what we're going to show you today. This place is amazing. Now, I know I've said in the past, I love Barcelona, but this place is giving it a right kick up the bum because it's coming a very close first for me. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I recommend that walking tour. It'd be free, but what you do at the end, if you've enjoyed it, you sort of just gift them a little bit of money. So, and it's not a lot, is it? A few quid here and there. It helps them keep these tours going. And it's a 2 3/4 hour tour, so it goes around all the old town, but there's different tours as well, isn't there? So
there is. There's the old town, new town, there's the Prague castle, and they do a ghost tour as well. If we're real longer, I think I'd do a bit of that. But we'll put the details to those tours below because they're well worth it. Run by YouTubers, nevertheless. So yeah, we'll take you around and show you the best bits we think of Prague.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do.
So as we just walk under the Powder Tower, we're going to take you into the old town. And like I said, there's old town, new town, lesser town. There's even a Jewish section.
yeah.
That's got a lot of history as well.
That's quite a sad backstory there. If we get a chance, we'll go down there as well. But and a really peculiar graveyard there, isn't it? Which
I have earmarked it, Mark. I've earmarked it for today. So don't give up the best bit. But Mark doesn't like these, but I think they're quite cute. They've got these like taxis you can hire.
Like touristic cars, aren't they? Like taxi, what take you around the city. So
they're like chitty bang bang.
They're kit cars, though. They're not old cars, are
No,
they? So.
but they do look nice. But everyone looks at you when you drive past because everyone can see you. And also, just in case you're interested, the Powder Tower behind us, you can go in there as well. It's for a fee, but you can go right to the top and get a really good
view over the city.
You can do. Apparently, there's lots of places you can climb to the top of in Prague and get a bird's eye view of this beautiful place. So our first port of call is this place behind us, and it's the only place in Prague. Is it a cubism?
Something like that.
Cafe museum, yeah, it's an art museum inside with a cafe. But we're intrigued because it's actually called the House of the Black Madonna. Now, we went to Montserrat, didn't we? We went to see the Black Madonna. We couldn't get in because we had CHICCO with us. But the reason why it's called that, I thought there was something inside, something religious. Right on the corner of the building is a statue of the Black Madonna. Now, in years, we're talking years and years ago.
Like nearly as long ago as you were around.
It's so rude. Yeah, so long ago, they never had addresses and postcodes. They used to have above the house a picture. So you'd have like Lemon Tree House, picture of a foot, it could be a foot house, or this one was Black Madonna House, believe it or not. And if you go around Prague, looking above the doors, you will see all the different pictures.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating, isn't it? We were looking for all these little different pictures. A lot of them have disappeared, haven't they?
Yeah, the modern day way of doing it now on the street posts, they've got little plaque numbers, haven't they, like 6-digit numbers. So in the event of an emergency, if you need the police or an ambulance, you give them the location on the nearest lamppost and it pinpoints you near enough to where you are, doesn't it?
It does. It's like an ancient, what, 3 words? And a little tip, just in case you do come to Prague, there's lots of little mini markets along the streets. Nearly every other shop is a mini market. It'll be full of things like Russian dolls,
Just
shot
gift shops and
glasses.
stuff, like the souvenir shops.
And if you wanted to go in there for a drink or anything, anything at all, don't. Wait till you get to a proper place because you will pay over the odds. Unless you're desperate or unless you're rich and you're not bothered. It's just a little tip from us because it's something we found out since we've been here.
So
That looks like it could give you a bit of trouble markets. It looks a bit sharp, doesn't it?
It's like a metal craft shop, isn't it? We do all models of Bugs Bunny over there, look.
Oh yeah, Steel Art Museum. Look at Bugs Bunny there, made out of bolts and nuts and everything.
It's made out of all sorts of stuff, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers.
Welcome to the Old Square.
Really,
This
yeah.
is the oldest square in Prague City. It is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. The buildings, the different styles. There's a beautiful church in front of us that's been built right in front of, which we didn't understand, did we? But apparently it wasn't that, it never used to be that big, so they just built buildings in front of it, but it's been extended since. It's gorgeous.
It's nice, isn't it?
Different styles. Everyone's out eating and drinking. We've picked the perfect day today.
Just apart from us, we're not eating, but we should be doing. 'Cause
We
I'm
will be
hungry.
doing soon because I'm a bit peckish as well. We've had no breakfast this morning. And just behind us is the building that holds is it atomic? I can't say this word.
Astronomical clock.
Astronomical clock.
Clever, isn't it, how it works?
It does. It rings every hour and it gives you a little, I call it a show. Mark doesn't call it a show. It puts a little show on for you. The 12 apostles appear, don't they?
There's a little skeleton, and basically what it does is it rings a bell, and then if you're still alive at the end of the show, about 60 seconds after it starts, then you can go on live for another hour, can't you?
Another hour, yeah. Not another day, another hour. It goes back for years. It's the oldest, what would you call it?
Astronomical.
Clock in the world, they reckon. That's what they say, in the world. So, but it's beautiful. This place, too much history to go about. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It is
what she
yeah.
told us. You've got 2 churches in the close proximity of each other, and if you come at a set time every day, you can go in and have a look for free. As you can see, just down there, everyone's just been watching the 2 o'clock show. It's now 2:05. I'm not quite sure what they're hanging around for, but that's it. It's all done. So when you come to Prague, where do you go and find something to eat? Well, the first thing you don't do is you don't go and eat in the old town square, because if you do, you're going to be paying the price.
We were looking at some of the menu items, 26, 27 equivalent pounds per meal, which is, I mean, for it is probably not a bad price, but generally for the country, it's expensive, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So we've just found this little place just around the corner from the square, a Korean bar of all places.
It's Basak sausage or Basak. They do corn dogs and things, don't
Yeah, so I've got a sausage with batter and a potato. Mark's gone for the whole shebang.
I've
Couldn't
got a
make his
shoebox.
mind up, so he's ordered all the lot. Now look at this lot here.
they? Look at this shoebox. Look at how big it is compared to like my bottle of pop. Look.
Go on,
Huge.
show them what you've gone for. This is what happens when you're hungry. He's gone for the lot. Isn't that sweet? And you've got rice balls in the middle as well,
Rice
Mark.
balls in the middle, yeah. Oh,
So I've ordered one of those on its own, I think.
sweet potato. Yeah. They're massive, aren't they?
You didn't expect to get it that big, did you?
One would probably be enough.
No, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Mine's just come now. That's mine on its own.
Still big, isn't it?
It's massive. So you get 4 of the full-size ones, don't you?
Good, isn't it? It's like a presentation box with sauce and everything.
They've got
so-
cheese and everything in them, haven't they?
Yeah,
So-
mozzarella, everything, yeah.
Oh. Just gone for his first one, and I think it's got cheese in there as well as sausage, hasn't it?
Half and half.
Half and half. Oh, it's top half cheese and then sausage underneath? Wow. I'm not going to get a muff out of you now for the next 20 minutes, am I? So because I haven't been greedy, I've saved a lot of money. Mine only come to 190 crown, which is about 6.38 in English, Great British pounds. And I'm not joking. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. It's absolutely huge. Look at that sausage in there. This is a potato one. It comes in its own little presentation box as well. How are you getting on?
Right.
You're still on your first one, aren't you? At least you can take your box home with you, Mark.
Oh, I've only eaten 2, haven't I, and some of yours.
Yeah, the rest in the CHICCO's backpack.
So that's what they are, Korean corn dogs. And they're massive, aren't they? Well, you've seen how big
I've
they
seen
are.
how big they are. Against your head, they're absolutely huge.
I've still got 2 in my finger. I warm up in a bit.
Basak hot dog.
Yeah, they're good.
So if you just search for that, because I don't think there's many of them in Prague City.
No, it's different. I mean, it's not the local food, but
We have to say that everywhere, every inch of the city is used. There's nowhere boarded up.
No.
Every little nook and cranny has got something or a shop in it. It's brilliant. It really is. And we're just coming up now to Millionaires Row, as me and Mark called it. You've got Versace, Gucci, everything on this. It's just crackers, and the cars that are parked up here as well. You can tell who's shopping down here, can't you? It looks a bit like New York, doesn't it?
A little bit. It is a little bit, but like you say, the cars, I fancy Bentley over there, look.
Is there?
Yeah, look. Porsche, yeah.
It's just mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this, the buildings are gorgeous.
And we'll just say, before anyone jumps on and says you're only jealous because you've not got a car like that, but you know, you can't travel all over Europe in one of them.
Can't sleep in a car, can you, like that for days on end?
No. So we're happy what we're doing, aren't we?
Yes, of course we are. We had a look at all the nice big cars now.
I know, you're right, aren't you? There's quite a lot, isn't there, down here?
Yeah, believe it or not, this area used to be one of the worst in Prague.
It used to be the slums hundreds and hundreds of years ago, didn't it?
It did. And now it's always been classed as the Jewish quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But now it's one of the richest, as you can see. All the posh shops and everything are down here. Now we're going to take you to a Jewish cemetery. Sounds a bit morbid, but it's fascinating.
We need to talk to you about this place because I've never heard anything like it. We've
No.
heard about the cemeteries in Spain and how they're high up and they bury people outside the ground, but this is
don't
something
give it
else.
away, Mark. We'll take you there now. When we came the other day, we did a walking tour, like we said.
Yeah.
And that was Sunday, and it was lovely and quiet. And we thought Sunday were going to be busy because it was a weekend.
It was a little bit rainy, wasn't it?
You've never seen anything like this. Look behind me now. It is all tours all over the city. It is
mad, isn't it?
It's
well
proving
busy.
really hard to get round today, isn't it?
And they do say this is the best time to come because in another month's time, sort of end of April, it's going to be really busy. But this is just on the nice point where it's not too hot, not too cold. That's why I've got my arms out first time for this year, isn't it?
It is. Chico's got his denim jacket on.
Yeah.
So he's strutting his stuff because he's not all padded up with a jumper and a coat. And we're just about to go back into the sunshine now. Like I said earlier in the video,
Yeah.
don't come here for 2 days.
Not if you can help it.
You
I mean,
will not see enough.
if you've got a camper or a motorhome, come and stay for a little bit. You're not going to spend a lot of money, are you? I mean, we've just had that thing that was a bit extravagant. I had that shoebox corn dog meal. I've got the
Far
rest.
too much, like I said. He's still got 2 out of the 4 to take back with him.
So, but you can keep it as cheap as you want. You can get your own food from the supermarket and you
Yeah.
can stay here for a few days, can't you?
Yeah. Now we're just trying to find this place we're taking you to. We just took a wrong turn and I don't recognise this either, Mark. So I don't know which way we're supposed to be going, but I'm sure we'll get there. So when you've got lots of money, you don't care where you dump your car, as you can see behind us. There's 2 up the road, double parked. Now the police are on
Picturing,
it.
taking photos, are going to get tow trucks. We saw a tow truck earlier on, they just clamped their wheels and take them away and put them in the pound.
They'll
But
probably just leave them in pound, won't they, and go and buy another one?
you can't park like that in the city.
No.
No city in the world can allow double parking and blocking the road like that.
But they have done, like I say, if you've got money, who cares? Mark's found free samples again. So we wanted to try this because these are literally every other shop, aren't they?
Like chimney cakes or chimney ice creams,
That's what
aren't
they call it there. Triddlenik.
Tridelnik.
But it's like a bucket of pastry, as you can see them being cooked on there.
They're like a ring, aren't they? Make it and then it's toasting in this like a rotisserie. And basically you end up with like a chimney and they fill it with cream or ice cream, whatever. But
There you go. You can actually have it plain as well, Mark, basic.
yeah.
So you can have it with strawberries in, you can have it with bananas in.
Not bad. It's
I wouldn't
bit
say
bready,
there's
is
not
it?
a lot. Yeah, it's very bready into
with a
it,
nice
but go away.
filling or something, like bubblegum ice cream or something like that, or Smurf flavoured ice cream.
Really?
Really good.
So we brought you back here because we came the other day on our guided tour, and it is actually a Jewish cemetery.
Yeah.
Now you might think, oh, it's a bit more than a Jewish cemetery, but we have been to Spain where they put coffins.
But bury people, yeah, like garage units, aren't they? Like little outdoor,
garage
they're like
units.
outdoor buildings, aren't they? High up.
So instead of burying bodies in the ground, they bury them on top of each other. Now this is the same thing, but very strange. I was shocked actually when she said it.
Yeah, because you might think that why is it high up
Yeah.
compared to the level of the street here?
And we all thought, is it because it's flooding? And she said it's a good answer, and it's not. It's because it's such an old cemetery that they had a layer of graves, then they did another layer, and then another. So it has about 7 or 8 layers.
Of soil each in one, and then there's people been buried. So
There's about 12,000 tombs in there. They can't say specifically, but they think about 100,000 bodies in there alone. And what I think found fascinating is all these shops here behind us.
they're actually below it.
They're
aren't
actually below it.
they?
Very
Yeah,
strange.
It shocked us when they said that
Yeah.
yesterday. So.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, there's no more layers in there now. There must be on the last one.
No,
eh?
I don't think they do it anymore, Mark. Now it's got to that stage where I don't think it'd be
Look at
allowed.
them all, look, all it's just compacted, isn't it? But you can look in there. You can go and look around if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But there's a museum around the other side, or it used to be a synagogue or something, didn't
The synagogue's just over through there. Can you see it? It's a big, big complex. Like we said before, we are in the Jewish quarter, and everything. All the food here is kosher, and it's such a good vibe. It's a really nice area.
Nice and relaxed, peaceful. We used to, hundreds and hundreds of years, they used to move them all here, didn't they? And they weren't allowed into the rest of the city, or they used to have to wear a specific cap, the men and the ladies
A
had
bit
to
like
wear
when
a
it was
scarf.
in Germany and Amsterdam.
Like a marker, yeah. So that's sort of sad times, and yet it's now turned out to be one of the most nicest areas of the city.
One of the
hasn't it?
richest. Now, while Mark's getting another drink, I just want to give you another top tip what not to do when you come to Prague. You'll come across shop windows like this. Can you see inside where it's full of ornaments and things? Don't fall into the trap of going and buying things like Russian dolls and stuff like that, because you're not in Russia. This is Prague. The Russian dolls have nothing to do with Prague, believe it or not. Yes, if you do come to see this Jewish cemetery, right underneath all these souvenir stalls, they'll sell little trinkets and things.
Gifts, aren't they?
Yeah, gifts. Nothing to do with the cemetery, I don't think. It's more to do with Prague's history. And there's all your kosher fast food things, crepes and the little ice cream things that we've just been trying. But I just wanted to show you this, because I want to see if you agree with me. The building in front of us, the big grey one, who else thinks that looks like the house of Adam's family? I think it does.
Isn't it majestic though? I know it's painted in a grey, miserable colour, but
It's amazing, isn't
honestly,
it?
so you can spend all day just looking and not talking, can't you? It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. The amount of like fancy Gothic buildings and different styles, and it's unbelievable.
It is beautiful. We cannot recommend Prague as a destination to come, but please don't come for 24 to 48
You
hours.
struggle. I mean, you might
You
come for
will.
a drink or something, a stag do. It's fair enough. But if you come in sightseeing, you need 2 or 3 days easily, because you wear yourself out. And the thing is, it does, I think, knock spots off your favourite Barcelona, doesn't it? This place.
It is.
Because it's a small city, and that's key.
You
Everything's
can get
quite
round.
close.
Barcelona's huge. You have to go on metro to go from one side to the other. And the one thing I'll just pick up on there, Mark, where you've said about stag do's, it used to be quite famous for stag do's, hen do's. It's not anymore. They're clamping down in Prague. They're not tolerating big groups of lads and lasses acting the goat in the street.
Because it's a lot of history here, and we don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
get
there's a
tarnished,
lot.
do they? You know, people still come in. There's been a lot of people in the square today out drinking and stuff. There's even an Irish bar, isn't there? You've seen a few Irish bars, haven't
There is.
you?
There's a lot here. I just want to show you something else that we got shown the other day. Up there. Can you see the clock? That is one of a kind. That's an old Hebrew clock. Now, people that were on the tour, the lady was telling us she's had people that should really know what that says, and it's that old, even they couldn't decipher what it is. So it's a one of a kind in the world.
It does, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it goes back to front, doesn't it? Well, it's backwards, I think, as well, she said.
No
so.
idea. No one's ever been able to read it. Right, so we're just about to go over the famous Charles Bridge. This is the bridge that's been here since the 12th century and connects the old to the new. So it's absolutely stunning. It's all the way along it. It's lined with saints and famous people, not as in TV people.
From
famous,
way back, yeah.
People.
It took a long time to build, didn't it? And it has been sort of broken, but it's survived all the big floods, hasn't it?
Well,
Namely, fairly recently in history.
Yeah. This is where all the future kings and queens of old past, and apparently, when they were going to be crowned, they'd go through here. Now, do you want to be crowned yourself, Mark?
I don't mind having a crown.
Let me show you what I mean. Now, what I'm on about, Mark, if you want to be crowned, so all the future kings and queens, when they were going to be crowned, came through this gate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you stop right here,
Where?
right under this tower, and look up, can you see that hole there?
Oh, yeah.
It's actually a crown.
Oh, I
If
can't
you look
reach that.
carefully, so when you come through the tower, have a look up, there's a crown there, and you can be a king or queen for the day. So we have another hot tip for you, another Northerners tip. If you're coming to Prague and you want to come to Charles Bridge, come about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm still
because
snoring
this
then, aren't I?
place gets rammed. It's not too busy at the moment. It is busy, but we have seen pictures where all you can see is heads, like there's a big queue for something, and it's just people trying to get over the bridge. But if you come early morning before all the office workers are going to work during the week, you can get that Instagram picture that you've always wanted.
Or if you're really keen, come when it's raining, because it's starting to rain now and everyone's clearing off.
Can you
aren't they?
believe it's starting to rain with that glorious sun all day? All along the Charles Bridge are these gorgeous statues. I'm not quite sure how many there is, but there's a lot, isn't there, Mark?
The last time we saw a bridge like this was in Germany. Where was it?
Würzburg.
And you walked over, it weren't as big as this, you
No.
walked over into the city. It was a similar thing, wasn't it, with all the saints on the top.
This is stunning, though. Some are newer, or should I say replacements of the originals.
They're continually restoring it, aren't
Yeah.
they? So,
But some are also very old. Now, there's a famous one up here, and we didn't do it the other day. Legend has it, if you rub this statue in the right place, now then, calm yourselves down.
Sounds
That's
right.
not what I'm on about. It's supposed to make your wish come true. And you've got to keep your wish to yourself. If you ever tell anyone what your wish was, it'll break and it will never happen. So we're heading there now. Hopefully, it's not as busy as it was the other day. And the guard told us that everyone's rubbing it in the wrong place.
yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? So you got to rub it in its right spot, haven't you?
So here he is. This is St. John of Nepomuk.
Who?
Nepomuk St. John. There's a big, massive story about him. Now, either go on to Google and read about it or come on one of the tours. But history has it that if you go over and rub St. John of Nepomuk, your wish will come true, but you've not to tell anybody. Now, I don't know if you can see anyone behind us, but they're all rubbing in the wrong place.
So they're wishing for nothing, aren't they?
Let me go and show you where you need to rub. So you don't rub there and you don't rub there. You rub there.
That's
the one there. Make your wish. So as you can see, they're all rubbing the boy or the girl or the dog. It's not. It's St. John himself that's been thrown off the
Thrown off the
bridge.
bridge, that was
You
the
need to
history.
rub there and make your wish. Don't tell anyone, man. Oh, cheeks.
I asked him if he wants to rub it, but he's not bothered, he said. You're not bothered, are you?
I'm still walking the same road. Wonder why I'm tired alone. To reach a goal we had inside. All the bliss of life's counted out. The body's older, but still my heart is beating the same as from the start. There's nothing else for me out there to find. So I keep riding 'cause I'll never die. I'll never go under. Beyond the clouds, I'll be remembered for who I was and what I accomplished. Yes, I know.
Well, we've just had to abandon that and run down under the bridge because the heavens have just opened and it's absolutely tipping it down. Wet, just a tiny bit. Chico's not impressed. So we're under the bridge instead of on it.
I've left all the vents open on the motorhome a little bit because it was red hot earlier today.
What a stupid thing to do, eh? We're only in March and it's too hot in the van. We could have cooled it down when we got back, Mark, leaving up the vents open.
Yeah, but the fridge don't work right well, does it? That's the problem.
Dear me, I don't know.
So this city keeps on giving, doesn't it? Because not only is that fantastic historical bridge, what else is there?
Round the corner here, we have a wall and it's called the Lennon Wall.
Yeah.
Now, the reason it's called the Lennon Wall, it's quite a fascinating story, actually. When I was younger and we used to watch Granada Reports, not that long ago, they used to always go on about the Eastern Bloc and Eastern side of Europe and, you know, very suppressed and stuff. Now, people who were quite privileged and had family still over here used to still get to come to England. Now, over here, it was communism, weren't it?
Yeah, communism, yeah. So
and it was stopping them from, they weren't allowed to do this, allowed to do that. They were told what to do.
Popular music at the time. And
you weren't allowed to listen to chart music. No. It was really bad. So the people that was privileged and were allowed to still go over to England and see family used to do what I used to do, record music off the radio and listen to it on cassettes and fetch it back like contraband, weren't it?
Yeah.
So they'd smuggle it back into the country.
And then once it got back here, it was just being spread almost like a virus, wasn't it? It just copies of, like, at the time, chart music. And one of the most popular ones at the time were Beatles, wasn't it?
So the young uns of the day that were doing all this copying and listening to all the 60s music, what they shouldn't have been allowed to listen to, used to come here to do it, didn't they? To get the tapes off people, like smuggled tapes. And they used to write on this wall and put stickers on it, just like it is now. But then the police have come and paint it all off.
The authorities come and keep clearing it. And then the local people at the time, the younger generation, believed in free speech and everything. They wanted freedom. So.
And what did they do?
So we kept writing more and more on it.
And I think then the authorities thought, can't be bothered anymore. Let's just give them this wall and they can write whatever they want on it. And that's how it come about. And the funny thing is, they called it Lennon Wall. None of the Beatles or the Rolling Stones ever came here.
Never even came to this city, did they?
Crackers, isn't it? So yeah, this is the Lennon Wall.
And if you follow us up here, someone famous wrote on it, didn't they? We found the other day. Come and look at this. Everyone's taking pictures, Lisa. Oh, it's still there.
Oh, fancy that. Wonder when they came here.
It's lasted 2 days.
Yeah, there's a lot on there and there's a lot peeling as well.
So you can stick on it and put on it whatever you want. Someone's put on the... I don't want that. What is it, Lisa? Get the rain spots on his head, look.
Oh, is it... Chico, is it raining on your head?
He's fed up, look. I'm fed up, Mum.
Cheeks. I think Chico wants his hour mark.
He's fed up, isn't he?
Yeah, let's put him in his bag.
He can't, though. There's no room.
Oh, yeah, your things are in there. Well, I suppose it had to happen. It's like Benidorm, isn't it? There's always one English pub somewhere.
The Wall pub and the Yellow Submarine, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
look at that. If you look down here, Mark, look at this. Yellow Submarine completely.
Yeah, look at that. It's clever, isn't it?
I think we can see enough English pubs when we get back to England, so...
It's always nice to get something like that, isn't it? See,
they're doing steak pies and roast dinners. You always get one, don't you, in every place you go to.
And we've only been away from, actually, a week today, isn't it?
Oh, it's a week today since we've been out of the UK.
But the motorhome park where we stayed, we've got a couple of subscribers. We pulled up next to them.
We did.
We didn't know them. They come out to
Carl
say
and
hello.
Donna. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
We might still meet them again, Mark. They're heading in the same direction as we are.
Similar direction to us, yeah. So it's nice just to have a quick chat and natter. We've been so busy these last few days, haven't we? We're editing and everything else. But it's nice to have a talk to people because obviously you can't talk to people who live in this country unless you speak English, really. So.
Well, no, unless we spoke Czech. We are in their country, Mark. Let's get it right. I tell you what, it's a good job we're doing a lot of walking today because there is so many naughty shops, as in food naughty. You've already had them hot dogs.
I know, they were probably 1,000 calories each. I've only had 2.
I know. So. And then you've got all the what do you call them? Forgot what
ice cream chimney cake things, aren't you?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Everyone's walking around eating them as well.
Yeah, but the food here is not known as being healthy, is it, with the dishes what you get?
No, it's classed as a lion diet because everything's meat and then everything's sweet as well. So yeah, you need to walk around Prague to get it all off. Yes, that's our good deed for the day done. This gentleman is sat on a cold floor, looking hungry, Just give them a few coins. I've not given loads of money, but
Not
give them a
even-
bit of food.
Not even £2, was it? It's just
No,
what I
but-
got. The little bits, fragments of change here is not worth much. So
He's had 2 of them hot dogs. You had enough, haven't you? So we're just
Yeah.
carrying it around for nothing.
we fed one to some of the ducks who didn't want it, and then that
And one
last
to
one.
the gentleman there. I've told him to eat. He must eat. So that's it for today. We've had our feet are absolutely throbbing. I hope you've had a look. You've enjoyed having a look around Prague Old Town. Now, if the weather's okay tomorrow, maybe we're going to do something a little bit different. So you must come back and see what we're going to be doing. So if you've liked this video, please, please, please give us a big thumbs up. Drop us any comments and anything you might have seen or you need to know about. And we'd also like to say a big thank you to our guide tour, Eva,
Thank you.
who took us around the other day. And again, in the description below, you'll find out where those walking tours are. And if you've not subscribed, get subscribing because there's so much more to come. And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Like you, yeah, shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows 'cause it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. Shivers, it hurts.